Hey guys, Joe here with Dogfish Tackle. Last week we did a video that sparked a ton of conversation on Facebook and Instagram and had a ton of comments, and we did that video on explaining why on the inshore scene you would want to use a 10-pound braid over a 20-pound braid. And we explained in there, number one, you can apply the same amount of pressure with 10-pound braid that you can with 20-pound braid, because A, that rod is only going to allow you to put so much pressure on a fish, as well as the reel is going to only allow you to put so much pressure. Number two, we explained that when casting, 10-pound braid is actually going to cast substantially farther than 20-pound braid will. So one of the number one things that came up in conversation online was, it looked like in the video we were casting with the wind, which we were. We were definitely casting with the wind. And people were actually asking, hey, if you were casting into the wind, would heavier line cast better? Because it's heavier, it's going to punch through that wind. I actually think it's going to do the complete opposite. I think because we have thinner line, it's going to cut through the wind better. But the reason why we're going to shoot this video is nobody is in agreement. We've literally polled so many people about it, and everybody has a different answer. So you can see I got 3 super cool Shimano hats on right now. We're going to use that to mark some distance in our cast. And the other thing that we got here, I'm just going to throw these down right here. What we did was we did the same exact outfits that we did last time. So we have a Shimano Stratic FL Series reel right here. And this reel right here is spooled with 10-pound Power Pro. We want to keep it that way all the way across the board. So the same thing goes for here. This is also a Stratic 4000 FL. This has 20-pound Power Pro on it, so that's going to be your heavier. And then people actually asked as well, what about mono? Because a lot of times they think mono will cast further. So we're going to put that one to rest today too. I have no clue what the outcome of this video is going to actually happen. What we did is the same exact thing. It says 12-pound Momoy high catch on here. We did an 1/8-ounce jig head on every single one of them, along with a black and gold Slayer soft plastic paddle tail. So without further ado, let's get to casting. All right, so we got a pretty strong 20-knot east wind going right now, so we're going to be casting into the wind. This is that Stratic 4000 spool with 10-pound Power Pro, 7.5-foot Dogfish Stick Signature Series rod. That's the same rod that's on all of them. So let's grab this bad boy. If I'm casting into the wind, I'm typically going to have a little bit more leader out so I can get that thing ready to rock. Let's get her going. It's a pretty crooked cast. That wind is literally all over the place behind this grocery store. So let's go see where we're at. Let me go grab this hat, do a quick little sprint. All right, so we're right here right now. I'm gonna move it center so you can see the hat in the video clip. Come back a little bit, right there. Boom, you can see right next to the line, there's a crack on here. We're not giving it anything extra. This isn't the NFL here. We're doing it real deal. All right, so here is the Stratic 4000 with a 20-pound Power Pro spooled on it. And you can see, I'm standing behind this line right here so we can keep it as best of a experiment as possible. We want to make it as real as we can get it. I'm a little nervous because I have no clue what's going to end up happening here. So let's go. That was 20-pound, and that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. The wind definitely pushed that one a lot further back, but we'll go mark that right now. We'll do a quick little hustle. Boom. All right, just from looking without counting, I'm gonna go, that might be about, get to the mono now. All right, so here's that Stratic 4000 again, but this one is spooled with 12-pound Momoy high catch, which is typically a little bit thinner in diameter than most other monofilaments. So we're gonna give this one a try. I actually think this one might cast a little bit further than the 20-pound mono, or a 20-pound braid, sorry, but let's find out. Boy, that was a lot of line that came shooting back. And I think it's just a hair farther than that 20-pound Power Pro. So it looks like maybe 5-6 feet farther than the 20-pound Power Pro. But what I want to do here is I actually want to take that 20-pound Power Pro again, and I want to do another cast with it. So I feel pretty confident in our outcomes of the other ones, but I also think that people are going to say, well, it might not have been a good cast. So I want to get another cast at it with both those hats out there and see what we get. All right, so here's that same exact Stratic with the 20-pound Power Pro on it again. I want to give it a second shot so that everybody really knows that we gave it a fair shot. I want to make sure that we're not pushing our own agenda here. All right, so here's that 20-pound again. I'm behind that line, same scenario. Here we go. So it's a little bit further than that first cast, but I still think it's gonna be a little bit shorter. Let's go on down there together so you can see it live. You don't see that we're making anything up. I tell you right now, some of those Shimano hats are pretty sick. Those are coming into the store real soon. Some of the samples right there we got. So, not quite as far as that mono. See our jigs right here. So this is original cast right here where this hat is. That's original cast with 20-pound. Second cast with 20-pound. This is your 12-pound Momoy high catch. That guy right there is your 10-pound Power Pro. Now let's just take a look real quick. I've already established that I got a size 12 in the last video, but we're gonna go right here. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So about 7 feet difference from mono to 20-pound Power Pro. So let's go to the next one. So we're at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19, I thought it was roughly 20 feet. I was pretty close. So kind of the same outcome. I think we were right around 20 feet the last time. I have to go back and rewatch that video. But the 10-pound Power Pro is by far going to outperform on the inshore lineup if you are trying to get distance and accuracy. If we're fishing open water, not tight to structure. But then again, remember, we can put the same amount of pressure with 10-pound as we showed in that video as you can with 20-pound. So don't be scared to go a little bit lighter. It's always going to help you in the long run. Even we see this in offshore bottom fishing. The guys who do a lot of real deep water fishing, like the swordfish guys, the guys that are fishing for queens and for tile fish and stuff, typically those guys aren't fishing real heavy, because the heavier the line with that current in that deeper water, you're gonna have a much bigger belly in the line going down to your bait. The thinner the line, the easier it'll cut through the water. So we found out we have the same exact outcome casting into the wind. That thinner line cuts right on through. So hope that put to rest all the questions that we had. All right, guys, so if you like that video and you want to see more content like this, please remember, give us a like and a follow on Facebook and Instagram. Visit our online store at www.dogfishtackle.com. And please, for the love of God, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel for more great videos to come.